What's up guys, it's Drac, and today we're reviewing this. This is the new Nerf Accustrike Talonstrike, and did I say new? Because it's not. This is essentially a complete repaint of the Side Strike. Now we first saw the Side Strike in the Zombie Strike line coming in at this same rough $10 price point, but when it was the Zombie Strike Side Strike, at least it came with a molded ABS holster, which was a nice touch. Like, we very rarely get fitted holsters to our sidearms, and so even though it didn't deliver quite as much performance as its Elite and or Revolver-esque counterparts, we were okay with that, because it came with a cool accessory. So instead of making it less expensive, Hasbro's decided to bundle it with an even cheaper accessory, which has far less use for the average Nerfer. You guys know how in the past I've always said, like, if you have a box, you have a target. If you have an empty can, you have a target. There are plenty of targets in the world, including younger, slower, possibly siblings that are amazing targets. Well, you know what we didn't need? A plastic injection molded target. But that's what this comes with instead of a holster, and at the same price point. So I picked this one up, I think, at, I can't spin it properly, RS. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. I picked this one up at Walmart.com because there were no other options. Hopefully it's on Amazon by the time I make this video, so that I can throw you a link down in the description box that doesn't stink. But I had to give Walmart some money. It was 10 United States dollars plus tax plus shipping, but we got it in and we can unbox it here for you. So we're gonna find out if it's the same ergonomic profile, if it's the same sort of performance, and we're going to lament that it only comes with 3 darts. Now, one nice thing about this blaster's design is that it does hold 2 darts up in the front. It reminds me very much of the OG Night Finders in that way, and that used to be like big game for us. I really liked how the Night Finders had extra space for dart storage, but this time we're fully embracing the Accustrike gimmick by giving us 3 of Hasbro's more expensive darts. That's 1 for the front and 2 for the underslung compartment. Now, it does have a single rail attachment down here, presumably to put a tack light, and nothing going on in the handle. The handle, by the way, is very cramped. Very, very small. This is best for younger Nerfers. If you can see, I can fit my hand on it completely, but it is pretty cramped. I can also, like, almost completely conceal this. I'm actually wearing my super special Victos gunfighter jeans. Like, this is not a Victos commercial or whatever, but like, that's pretty cool that it just completely conceals in there. So let's quick draw that out. It's too chunky on the back to quick draw, but we've rescued it. It does have a retention spring. That's nice. Like, that gives it a very spy feel. I don't think Nerf's ever going to make a better blaster like this than the Scout IX-1, which is like one of my all-time favorite single shooters with return spring and slightly worse performance like this. But here we do have our injection molded Accustrike target, and I mean, the blaster is fine. I'm just going to get that out of the way. We'll do a full crony test outside in a moment with ranges, but the blaster in and of itself is pretty good. It's a little cramped. It's way too top heavy for like a decent sidearm, and it's chunkier than I feel like it needs to be, which is why I really like the Scout. I want to say that the Scout's a little bit thinner too, but what are you going to do? I mean, the deco looks, as always, great on one side and terabad on the other. This side's got that sweet, sweet gear up scheme going on, same as like the Raptor Strike and the Alpha Trooper repaint, where you get the black and the orange playing off of one another. Still don't love the white, but this side has none of the black, and without the black to play off, it just looks like a big orange blob. So that's a little disappointing, but performance-wise, it's a solid single shooter. It's pretty hard to mess up a single shooter these days with the jolt setting the bar and this leaping over that bar. But I do want to talk about the target for just a second, and this is where like we get really, really cheap, boys. The target itself would be an okay offering. I don't think that it's necessary. I think it would have been much better to make this a $9 product and just let people pop the target out of the back of the box, which is what we used to do. They really not even cut out a step. All of the deco on this comes from this cheap cardboard piece that just inserts in. So it's still a cardboard target, but with more steps. Like, I recognize that I'm kind of destroying it here, but you can see that like that cardboard chip, it's almost like a pog, just pops out, and then here you have it. I guess you could put your favorite Nerf YouTuber's face in there if you wanted to, but that's what it is. It's a cheap plastic target, stands up okay, and when you shoot at it, it knocks over. Did I get stuck in there? Okay, well maybe, I take it all back. Maybe it's really, really cool, guys. If you hit it just right, your dirt will get stuck in there. Only that one though. I hit it in the only place that would work, as every other hole is too tight for foam to fit through. But that is the Talonstrike. If it's worth $10 to you, we'll take it outside and we'll put it over the chronograph. But it's a cool spy pistol. I know there's been a lot of controversy about playing Assassin in like university and high school, and I completely think that that conversation needs to be had. I think that the way that you play Assassin determines whether or not it's appropriate at your university or army base or what have you, but this fits into that category for me, where if you're not wanting to use a jolt, this would be a good like Assassin pistol to bust out and hit your history teacher with.
Channel Lord Draconical and its associates do not endorse the shooting of public school teachers, administration, or officials with Nerf blasters. However, private schools are fair game.
Alrighty guys, so we're out here with that was good. I don't know if we need to replay that, but I'm doing my traditional, I really love spinning these compact pistols, and it flung one of the darts that's friction fit out and hit me in the neck. So that was ideal, really. But we've got that sweet slide, and we got our chronograph out here, so let's go ahead and put it over. 75, really? That's actually pretty hot. That's not bad at all, especially with Accustrike darts. 68 is more in line with my expectations, and 70. So that's not bad at all. We have a couple of the Accu fakes here that we can put towards our target. We're actually going to take like a little step back. We've got the target. Pay no attention to the technical difficulties, guys. So we do have a lav mic set up outside because it gets you guys that good audio. And unfortunately, I hooked it on a septic access thing. It's not ideal. So anyway, we're about 15 feet. We're going to take a couple steps back. We're now roughly 20 feet from the target, and we have to decide. We have to decide if we're going to do it like gentleman style, aiming with our Accustrike blaster, or we could always try the designated marksman stance. I'm not entirely sure. I think we'll go with the more Olympian of them. So let's try and line it up. Oh, just a little bit high, but it was pretty straight. All right, now we're going to do what we actually know. So so close. Anyway, both of those were very near. I'm not going to do like any sort of dude perfect shenanigans to make sure we absolutely hit the target and go woo. It's a pretty small target. It'd be great for bedroom shooting, but again, it's like really cheap and you're paying for it whether you know it or not. But that is my review of the Talonstrike, getting very fair FPS for something this small. So it's got good pop, slightly above jolt performance, full size frame, very cool, kind of compact handle, but what are you going to do? The Talonstrike is a good look. I wish that the white was black. I've expressed that multiple times in this color scheme, but that's our review. If you'd like to pick one up, you can support Walmart in the description box below, or if it's on Amazon, I'll have that link down there as well. The Amazon link supports the channel. The Walmart link supports corporate America. But that is my review of the Talonstrike. As always, much love, Nerf on, Drac out. We are filming this one like a week in the past. Sometimes we have to bank videos for events like Toy Fair, etc. But we're banking this one because of SHOT Show, and I might be live streaming tonight. I have no idea. If I am live streaming tonight when we launch this video, it'll be at twitch.tv/VampireDrac, and we'll be doing something cool. See you there.